What's up, Cancer? Welcome to my channel, The Intuitive Teacup. You are not going crazy. This is your second love reading for the month of September. I don't know why, but I was somehow just feeling like you guys needed another one this month. It's not your season. We're in Virgo season. It's past your birthday, so I can't chalk it up to anything other than a couple things. My intuition, I'm supposed to give Cancer some extra messages, hoping to connect with a different group of Cancers this time. We'll see what Spirit throws at me. I checked the clock when I was about to do this, and it was 2:22, so I'm like, all right, Cancer needs a second video, the 2. And what was the other reason? Oh, the other reason is because Cancers have been showing me mad love over on Instagram, specifically. Over on that platform, people reaching out, just liking posts, as well as asking for personal readings, specifically my group of Cancerians. So yeah, I guess this just felt like, why not throw a bonus reading my way for people who've been, cheering me on and supporting me in my endeavors. So let's do it. I don't know what we're going to get here. Hopefully it's a different message than last time for other people who need to hear it. I guess a part of it too is your love message was kind of grim. I went into it with like this energy of, yeah, Cancer's vibing and like I feel like I'm good to do this. And it wasn't a bad message. Somebody needed to hear it, but it was, I don't know, it just kind of, it got me all up in the feels. So yeah, for those going through a hard time, I'm sending my condolences and my love to you. But also, let's get you some high-vibing messages as well. What do we have to look forward to for Cancer? So we're going to go in, and again, hopefully I'll get different messages. I'm recording this now, so maybe I just won't post it if it's not good. But yeah, we'll see. For a different group of Cancerians, I'm hoping to connect with. So your energy. Okay, the card of options. It is a Scorpio card. What do we want to clarify with? Let's clarify with this deck. I'm doing different decks this time. Maybe new messages. Sometimes a card of illusions or options, deciding where you want to invest your time and energy, but specifically your heart, because it's cups, it talks about emotions. The number 7 might be important to someone. I don't know if that's your lucky number, or I don't know, 7 days in a week. I just heard the Beatles song 8 days a week. Maybe that means something to someone. 7. Yeah, 7 might be a key factor. You may be born on the 7th of July or the 17th of July. The 27th of June. I don't know what that would be. Can we clarify this 7 of Cups for Cancer? The 3 of Cups. Okay. So it's ground. I don't even know if I can show you this card because there's so much nudity on it. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful card, but that's sort of what we're looking at here, just so you can see. It's really pretty. I love this deck. 3 of Cauldrons. So 3 of Cups typically it's great energy. It's joyous. It's sometimes reunions coming together. It can be just your everyday celebrations, Father's Day, Mother's Day, barbecues, this and that, whatever. Birthday parties, Christmas parties, New Year's parties, whatever it is. Bringing groups of people together to bond and connect emotionally, as well as spiritually. Some of you may have joined some sort of, I don't know if I want to call it club, but some sort of spiritual community, something based in similar faiths, or even something about working on the body. So it may be like yoga, meditation. I mean, it could be kickboxing, right? Something to do with the body, but it's like relieving yourself of toxins, like sweating it out. Isn't hot yoga a thing? Where they turn the temperature up really high. I don't know why that message is coming through. But yeah, maybe joining some sort of group where your faith and spirituality is sort of at the crux of what bonds and unites you guys. Specifically women, it doesn't have to be, but it could be a women's group. And so something about I'm getting the love and support that you get from that community that you've joined, and I mean, this could represent your best friends. It doesn't have to be spirituality that's uniting you in terms of, Catholicism, Judaism, whatever. It doesn't have to be that. It could even just be like-minded folk, people who share similar mindsets, want similar things, share similar values, similar ethics, morals. Your characters are in alignment. Your hearts are in alignment. Something about the good things you want to put out into the world. I'm almost getting something about this, your squad, your tribe, if you will, has inspired you to go off and maybe do something on your own. I always get these messages for Cancer: spreading love, spreading joy, which is so beautiful. I love that that's your energy. But it's like you're taking from group A and then going to path B. I don't think it's group B, because I think you're doing something on your own, but there's many different avenues you could take it in. Let's throw a clarifier on this. It may be some sort of business endeavor. Again, looking to do something in the career that is going to bring people joy. Something about arts and entertainment, putting on productions or shows, theater groups, performance poetry, slam poetry, acting, singing, dancing, writing, some sort of artistic pursuit. And it's because you grounded yourself spiritually or among friends. Maybe your friends are just, they offer you this relief from the rest of the world. And I mean, well, duh, they're your friends, right? But what I'm getting at here is they are your soul tribe. They are raising your vibration and fueling you, cheering you on, adding gasoline to the fire so that you can explode off into some other realm, some other territory. I almost saw like a rocket ship taking off. They're the ones who's like, yeah, Cancer, you got this. I love this idea. Keep doing it. I love that idea. Tell me more about that. They're your cheerleader. It could be your parents. Someone who, your soul tribe. They offer you really great, solid foundation, which I'm happy to see, because again, in the last reading, it was the complete opposite. It was like someone who was just dragging you down. So so I think you're going off into, I do want to say a lot of you are career focused. Again, using those good vibes that they're coming from you, to be very clear. It's your internal light, but it's the fire is being stoked by those around you so that you can go out and just like blow it out like a dragon, right? Like a fire-breathing dragon. You're deciding though with these options, I don't know if it's where you want to go. It could be travel. I don't know if it's where you want to invest money, what you want to create. I am getting a little bit of overwhelmed by the options, not knowing where to focus your energy first. But I mean, that's not a terrible problem to have, because the thing is, I think for most of you, the idea is already there. It's just determining order of importance, prioritizing, okay, well, what can I realistically get done first? That's going to be your challenge, I think, is narrowing down to what you can focus on now, right? In Virgo season, the tangible. A letter. Okay, so some of you might be doing some writing. I just got spiritual communication. Interesting. Meditation is really important for some of you, or you're practicing that actively and receiving messages, letters, right, if you will, from spirit. Some of you may be sending out formal invitations. I don't know, maybe you're helping somebody get their wedding in order, or doing calligraphy, penmanship, or some sort of artistic endeavor that involves freehand drawing or sketches, like blueprints, even like architecture designs. It's not so much computer based though, it's something artistic. Again, with the body, it's not so much technology. You would be doing it with your hand, or even finger painting or something like that. It's artistic. And through that means of artistic expression, you're putting out messages to the world, for the world to see. And there's something about it that is, well, it's quite valuable to you in that I think you enjoy doing it. You see value in doing this skill or hobby or work endeavor. But there may also be tangible value in it, like work. I'm saying money, right? Financial abundance. There might be that in the future. But yeah, it's something about needing to focus your time and attention to one thing and not spread yourself too thin. It's like you're trying to give to 7 different cups right now. You need to focus on 1 or 2. Like, get something up and off the ground. Look at literally these cups, they're up and off the ground, right? There may be 3 very important aspects of this, I will say, business endeavor potentially that require more of your attention right now than the other. And it's not to say that part of that couldn't be technological. Maybe I always say, if you're building a business, there's many avenues you can go down. Maybe some of you are really working on the social media aspect of it, right? You have to feed the social media to get the fans, to get the attraction. That could be part of it, but it's something about narrowing down your your very wide array of tasks and responsibilities. And again, something about your soul tribe, they're helping to lead you in the right direction. If they're, the thing is, they're not telling you what to do, they're encouraging you and supporting you, but they may be a good sounding board to be like, hey guys, like I have these 2 sketches, like I'm thinking of submitting one, what do you think? Particularly 3 people, they might be very helpful in helping to guide you. So let's look at your person's energy. If you aren't currently with someone, this could be someone from your past. This could also be someone from your future. Or if you're with someone, it's probably that person. Doesn't have to be though. Sometimes it's your mom, it's your brother, it's your, whatever. It doesn't matter. All right, so temperance. Someone who is doing some sort of healing. Someone potentially in the medical field. Or, someone who does acupuncture. That just came through very strongly. Someone who helps to heal the body. Temperance can be about alchemy, as well as moderation. Someone who who may have had struggles with addiction issues in the past, but I'm getting that their life is very balanced now. The waters are very calm. They've restored their health, but I don't know why. In the past, I'm getting that they had some issues and needed to be saved, whatever that means. And I think that's more of a religious or spiritual connotation. They needed to love themselves. So this is a card of Sagittarius. Some of you may be dealing with a Sagittarius. Or a Gemini. I don't know why that just came through, but this is the card depicting Archangel Michael. Some of you may be involved with someone named Michael, or Mike, whatever. Archangel Michael is the angel of love, right? And the idea of pouring cups back and forth, it's refilling your cup, it's restoring your health, it's getting your heart and your emotions back to baseline, if you will. And it does talk about the blending of opposites, fire and water. So I see something about that to me is speaking about some difficult times that they've had, but generally they're coming back into their own. They've restored their health. They may have had some physical ailment, or even something as well, I shouldn't say simple, but even something like a broken bone. They could have been out of hospitalization. It could have been something as severe as rehab, but they're restoring their health. They're coming back to it. There's a dawning of a new day with that sun rising in the background, right? One of my favorite cards. It's just such a beautiful card, and it so much speaks to me It speaks to me so much about the idea of loving oneself. And I think that's so important in tarot, right? So if that's your person's energy, whether this is a person from the past, present, or future, I love that they are taking care of themselves. They are self-focused right now. And I'm not getting narcissistic energy. It's not like it's all about me. It's self-centered. It's not that. It's they may have taken a break, a seat on the bleachers to sit this one out so that they could restore their, I just heard faith actually, restore their faith, but restore their health more than anything. Let's clarify it. What else do we need to know about this? I almost said Sagittarius. This temperance person, this angel of love, this angel of healing. This could be a person that's sent to you to help you heal as well. And I will say help, right? Everybody has to heal on their own, but they could be in this, again, I almost said Sagittarius. This temperance person, your person, may be depicted as one of these Three of Cups people, someone who's on your team, someone who's your cheerleader, someone who's cheering you on. And so if that's the case, if they're already in your life, it could be somebody that there may be romantic feelings for in the future. I don't know if for some reason I'm not getting that now. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe it was in the past. Sorry. Oh, interesting. All right, so is my deck upside? Yeah, my deck's upside down. So they got the Seven of Cups as well. Cancer! I like that. So there's a little bit of mirroring going on here. This is the same card in different decks. I just look at that. I love the silhouettes. These cards are so cool. So something about your stories mirror each other, at least in the current moment. In the present moment of where you guys are both at, your stories are mirroring each other. You both have important decisions to make about the future. Interestingly enough, again, I'm not sensing you are romantically involved with this person. You might already know them. Again, they might be part of your soul tribe. I just don't know if again, there's a romantic feelings there. I will say yet. That might be coming in. We'll see. It's something about your options have to do with tangible business endeavors. And because for a lot of you, whatever you're doing is either creative or involves emotion, which I mean, creativity usually does anyway. It's cup energy, but you're putting it out into the world. And I'm just getting it's involving hobbies, skills, maybe your home. It could be home repairs. I'm getting like heavy pentacle energy in addition to the cups. And I think most of that has to do with funds and finances, career. So your choices and options for most of you, it's where you want to take the business. What direction do you want to go in? For your person, what's interesting is look at those cups. There's people behind each and every cup. So something about their options and their choices, it has to do with people, not so much the what direction are we taking the business in. It's more like what direction or what road am I going down and with who? This person is still finding their soul tribe. Interesting. That is so cool. I like that. It's like that's what's grounding your options as decisions is you have your soul tribe, you have your best friends, you have your people, you have your family, your group of cheerleaders. That's raising your vibe up so that you can take on the world and so that you can conquer the world. Put good stuff out there. Put your blood, sweat, and tears, your mind, body, and soul, all your efforts and creativity into something amazing that you want to create. There's creation here. Your person, they may be in a more reclusive state. It's something about they were overwhelmed by the people. And again, how I was saying, I sense that they're alone. I think they needed to withdraw and do some healing on their own. So some of you may not even know this person yet. They may be coming into your energy, into your environment. But yeah, right now they're a little bit. I just heard renegade. I don't know why I heard that song. Living like we're renegades. So all hail the outlaws. All hail the new kids. All hail the something Spielbergs and Kubricks. That song Renegades just came through. I don't really know what that means, but I don't know, maybe your person's a filmmaker. Those are great directors, Spielberg and Kubrick. Oh, maybe those are significant names. Stanley and Steven. Maybe your person's name begins with an S. I don't know. Maybe that's someone in your soul tribe. Anyway, moving on. Throw a clarifier on it. Someone whose name begins with the letter A or V might be important. AV, technology, yeah, filmmaking, yeah, something with technology. This person may work in some sort of field that is very technologically advanced. This person, yeah, needed to step away from society for a bit, almost in recluse, almost hermit mode, to do their own healing. Sometimes Seven of Cups can talk about an over excess of emotions or an over excess of indulgence feelings, as well as like literally alcohol, like too many cups. This person may have had addiction issues, but they're in recovery mode. And I'm just getting, there's calm waters. There's calm waters. There's no need to fear the water. And like there's no shark swimming down below. And all that is symbolic of, again, emotions, love. The water is safe. It is safe to love again. They're dipping their toe in the pool of intuition, right? Following their heart's desires. That's going to lead them to joy and happiness, right? The Sun card. What else do we need to know about this Temperance person? Could also be a Scorpio you're dealing with. Another water sign. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. You have a lot of water in this reading. The Lord and Room. All right. Yeah, this person's going back to their faith. Lord, I sometimes take as like a wink about it's God, it's universe, it's the Lord, right? Whatever religion you are, right? I'm not here to push anything down your throat, right? Believe what you want to believe. This person may have the idea of turning to the Lord, to your savior, your spiritual person. And also travel with the horse. This person may be restoring their finances. If they did have some sort of unhealthy addiction, maybe it was bad spending habits, they may be working on their bank account, again, individually. but something here about they're ready to explore again. They've done the resting and recuperation and healing, and it's all been in this very tightly confined space. And I don't think that's literal. I think it has more to do with the idea of they're ready to get back out there again. They're ready to get back out in the world, put themselves back out on the market, on the dating market, and maybe that's literally on the market, their business or their home. Oh, it could be putting their home on the market. Interesting. Something about they need more room to grow and expand. I'm almost getting Six of Swords energy. It's like they've learned everything that they possibly can from this experience that they went through. And with this horse, it reminds me of like night energy. Nights bring change and movement. I think they're ready to move away from that room that the room they've locked themselves in. And the thing is, it was for protection. It was for safety. Actually, it's very Cancerian, like hiding in the shell. For protection until you feel that you are safe to come out again. That's what I was saying. The waters are safe. What is that expression? Come on in, the water's fine. Yeah, it's like I think this person is literally dipping their toe like into the pool. They're testing the waters, and I do think it has to do with love. I think it has to do with this person as, again, solitude, stuck in a room. That movie, right, with Brie Larson, The Room. I mean, that's a very dark story, but ultimately it's this, yeah, it's like this little bubble of protection. It's sort of obscured this person's reality because they had a very narrow viewpoint so that they could focus on themselves. They didn't want to be bombarded and distracted by the world. And so, again, metaphorically, it was like they locked themselves in this little room. But look, the window or the shades or the blinds are open. There's light shining through, and that's what I mean. There's light in the distance here. I'm getting that this person needs to travel. And it may not be literal travel. It could be with this night energy coming up. But it's more like travel outside the safety zone, outside the comfort zone. I think they've been there and they've been recouping and healing themselves. And yeah, now it's like the decision of where I want to go, but who do I want to go with? Maybe they're looking on dating apps. Maybe they're doing some swiping. That's what this could be. So what exists between you two? For a lot of you Cancers, I feel like you don't know this person. Or maybe you met them in some sort of spiritual group you joined, because they're clearly going down a more spiritual path of healing as well. So it may be someone that you meet mutually in some sort of a community or group of, I do want to say spiritualists or artists. It could also be an artist community. The way they're naked, there's something very like, and no shade, like I love dirty hippie artists. They're the best. They're the greatest. I'm thinking like Venice Beach artists. I don't know if any of you have been there. They're kind of grungy, like they're kind of stuck in the 60s, but like their art is amazing and beautiful, and like they're in tune with just a different perception of reality than the rest of us. I don't mean to throw shade. I love artists of all kinds. I just felt like I needed to say that because I think I may have offended someone. I'm sorry. You may have met them in some sort of artistic group of unique spiritualists, or again, unique artists or something like that. United Artists. That's a production company, right? United Artists. You're uniting with other people who are in tune with like your soul tribe or your heart's alignment. Wow. So what's between you is the Strength card. I like to see that. I like to see that a lot. I was saying there's something about what you're doing, Cancer, that is grounded in creation energy. I was getting very much magician vibes, and this infinity crown is frequently shown on the magician as well. So yeah, there's something about, there's great potential, there's great strength for something to be created between the two of you. Maybe you're working on a project or an artistic endeavor together. Maybe you're working on some sort of exercise program, going to the same classes, but there's strength here. And you're both approaching it very gentle. Again, I think this is a new relationship. Thank goodness, because I think a lot of Cancers need a good person out there right now. I think you guys are doing some heavy recovering. But yeah, for those who are ready and looking, I do sense that there may be a new person coming in. It could be a Leo, right, with the Strength card. Look how happy it is. There's joy, there's yellow, there's brightness and illumination. And it's because this person has followed that path to the sun. It's almost like there is a magnet drawing you guys together. I know that sounds kind of cheesy, but that's sort of where I'm going with this. Okay, so all your cups are yellow. That's significant here because what's between you guys is that yellow. That color may be symbolic of something. Maybe that's the logo of the place you meet at. If it's like I don't know, maybe it's a gym you both joined, or again, an artist community, or a church of spirituality. There might be yellow flowers outside of this place, wherever you're at. The yellow flowers are symbolic. I'm just going to leave it at that. Or the yellow is symbolic of something. Let's clarify it, though. So there's strength between this relationship because you guys are both coming in with this very gentle, not withdrawn, but you're not trying to force a puzzle piece together that won't fit. I'm getting that one or both of you has made that mistake in the past, maybe of going all in. This can also be a card of gambling. And maybe that was your person's addiction too. And just feel free to swap the characters around, right? If this is more your story. Going all in, putting all your chips in the pot, investing all your time and energy in one person, and then it doesn't work out and it burns you. That may be both your hesitation on where to invest your current energy. What I like about the Strength card, it's all about being gentle. It's all about doing things the way Temperance is, in moderation. There's actually a lot of similarities with this card. Both fire energy. You might be dealing with a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The idea that you are so balanced internally that it radiates to the external. So if you were to approach a lion, right, and give him a little pat on the head, give him a little noogie, he wouldn't come back and chomp at you and bite you because you are so at peace internally. It's like you are radiating cool, calm, and collected, Cancer. And that's metaphorically how this relationship is going to start off. It's going to be just very gentle. A light caress, metaphorically, which I love. Aren't you guys ready for that? Aren't you sick of all the bullshit? All the things that didn't work out and the people who burned you and stabbed you in the back? This is so not that. There's so much like healing, cleansing, water energy. It's just like, I just like hear a deep sigh with this card, like you're making the lion purr. Maybe some of you have a cat. The moon. Okay, interesting. So something that, again, I'm not sure you know this person. I'm not sure you've seen them yet. They're coming up out of nowhere, but it's not for you to feel threatened or nervous about. I don't think you see it coming. Some of you might be singers, or your person, something about involved in a choir, or meeting at a concert, some like music arena where people are singing, or a sermon if you're going to church. Someone vocalizing and say, like speaking words, but it's more than just words. It's either, it could some sort of seminar, life coaching. It could even be like a stand-up comic. It's something with a very specific person. It's not just chatting. Something about that is important. And following your intuition, something about the moon is guiding you. The number 29, that breaks down, well, 2 and 9 make 11, so 1111, you might be seeing that card a lot. That's the number of twin flame energy. Interesting. Strength in the moon. Fly me to the moon. We were saying take off in a rocket ship, right? Maybe one or both of you is traveling. Maybe you're traveling to some sort of seminar or traveling to some sort of concert. Fly me to the moon. Let me, what does it, play among the stars. Let me see what life is like on Jupiter and Mars. That song might be important. Jupiter and Mars. Oh wow, and you had, okay, so you had a Scorpio card as well as Temperance. And Sagittarius, their planet is Jupiter. The idea of expansion, expanding your world, meeting new people, expanding your community, expanding your soul tribe. Something, even about something when you sing, when you take a deep breath, your, what is it, your diaphragm it expands. Something about a deep breath, or, sorry, Cancer, my camera froze there. So yeah, travel, expansion, something about that is important here. The moon can also talk about secrets or illusion, not being able to see things clearly yet. So I think a lot of you are going, I don't have a person, like there's nobody on my radar. That might be because they're coming in. It may be somebody that you're put together on a team and you're working with in some capacity. So yeah, it's not something you would have chosen out of the crowd. Interesting. The wife card came out. All right. Well, that's not terrible. Maybe my Cancers are looking at a potential soulmate that could eventually lead to marriage. I mean, it's possible. The wife. Happy life, happy wife. Happy wife, happy life. I don't know why that's coming to mind. The wife, the mother. Could be someone involved in like someone like your neighbor, somebody your mother knows, somebody like the wife of the household is friends with. Oh, this person, okay, this person or you, Cancer, may not be single right now, and that's why your paths haven't aligned yet, because it's almost like when they come in, I'm just getting universe wants it to be easy. There isn't going to be this struggle of, well, I'm waiting for them because they're married. I'm waiting for them because they don't know what they want yet. That's not what this is about. I think that's why I felt drawn to do this. Cancer is done with that. You guys are so over that energy. When this person comes in, it's coming in with ease and grace. You aren't going to have to fight for it. You aren't going to have to work for it. You guys are the yin to each other's yang. It just works. Your intuition is in alignment. Your hearts are in alignment with each other. So my only pause on this is that maybe you wouldn't know this person yet because they're getting over a divorce, or something about the mother and child here. They may be going, I don't know what that hammering is. I'm sorry. That's super annoying. They may be going through some sort of healing with a family member, particularly their mother. Maybe that's what was about them looking at their own soul tribe, and again, who they want to share this life with, who they want to share a path with. They may have had to do some healing of a relationship with a mother, or maybe an ex-wife, right? Maybe they're no longer married, but they have a child and they're trying to keep it civil. It could be something like that. I was about to say for my male Cancers, but that doesn't even apply, because that way these are non-gender specific. So whether it's, male, female, male, whatever gender you associate with, this could stand for marriage in some capacity, maybe marriage and a child. But it's what's between you guys. And so I'm taking that as a double entendre for, yes, between you is the potential for a strengthful relationship, but what's between you, what's causing this almost delay, like waiting for the sun to rise, because we know that's what this person is headed towards. Right now we're in moon energy, it's dark. You're waiting for the yellow, for the illumination. There may be another person that's trying to, sorry, I don't want to phrase it that way. What's standing between you and your person is the wife. That could mean a lot of different things, but this person may still have ties to someone else that they're energetically trying to work through. Again, I'm sensing that they're by themselves and they're single, but maybe they do have ties to, family in another place, or I don't know what this is, but it's getting in the way of why they're not in your life right now. So I just take that to mean slow and steady, right? When it's meant to come in, it's going to come in. I don't think you're going to expect it or anticipate it, but when it does, it's going to be easy. It's going to bring you peace. I don't think this stands for you're a side piece and they really have a wife. I'm just not getting that energy here. Let's throw one more on it. Cancers, yours always run so long. Why is that? It's because I love my Cancers. I know they need all the love and support they can get. What else do we need to know about this wife card? What is this wife card specifically about? The Sun. Yeah, it's good energy. It's happiness. There's children in both these cards. I'm just not weirded out by this yet. If whatever it is, maybe you're their future wife for my females out there, right? Maybe you're pursuing your future wife when this relationship comes into the forefront, right? When it's illuminated. It's a little bit dark and foggy right now. You got to keep going down that path and following your intuition, right? It's not going to steer you wrong. We literally are going from the moon to the sun. It's the changing of cycles. I'm so sorry about that hammering noise. Super annoying. So Cancer, what is your advice or guidance in the spread? The Page of Pentacles. Yeah, look how excited you are by this new opportunity. This is a new gift. It's something that is being handed to you. And the thing is, I'm careful with who I say that with or to, because I don't like preaching the idea of you don't have to do any of the work. It's just handed to you. Because that's not how life works. We all know that, right? You have to show up to the table. You have to show up and put in the effort, do the action, right? But I'm just getting, based on some of the other spreads I've done, Cancer has done the work. Cancer has been working through this a lot. I mean, again, some of you are like newfound spirituality, finding your tribe, finding your people. You've done the work, and so I'm getting, it's going to be handed to you with ease. It's not that you're just being handed $1 million, but you're being handed, okay, this is key. You're being handed a seed. It's up to you what you want to do with it, right? It's not showing up as like the full I was gonna say the full Monty. That's not what I mean. The full package. It's not the $1 million home. It's not the husband offering you a ring. It's not whatever it is. It's a seed. It's up to you where you want to take it and where you want it to grow, how you want to nurture it. But it's the beginnings of an opportunity. Now, interestingly enough, with the Page, it's not brand new. Again, child energy. For those who are already with someone, there could be a turning of the relationship considering kids or considering marriage, right? I could see this as like someone holding a ring, like a proposal of some kind. It's an opportunity for you to take something and run with it. And I mean, we're reading this as a love spread, right? So I think this opportunity to collaborate with this person, whatever that means to you, take it and run with it. See where it goes. I'm just getting the power rests with you. It's in your hands. You two have been divinely guided to meet. I'm just getting in the sun at this point. Again, that yellow logo, yellow sunshine, yellow flowers. That might be an image you see every day on your way to work. I don't know. You two have been divinely guided up until this point. It's like the moon transitions into the sun. Everything becomes clear as day. And now it's like, here you go, Cancer. I'm like, it's up to you now, babe. It's whatever you want to do with it. Interesting. Underlying energy is the Tower. Major changes. Major changes of opportunity, though. Lightning in a bottle. It's like lightning. Oh, wow. The idea of lightning striking, almost I was going to say a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. And I don't want to say that to scare people, but it's something like, yeah, it's like lightning in a bottle. It was something magic that just happened just so. And now it's up to you of what you want to do with it. I'm just getting, it's a very precious opportunity. Don't waste it. And it's not that you won't see it, right? With the sun, you'll be aware, you'll be illuminated to it. It's going to be right out there in the open. You're not going to miss this opportunity. But there was something very kismet. It was something very circumstantial, serendipity. Lightning struck in this one place at this one moment for potentially you two to meet. It landed, again, it landed right in your hand. Maybe someone trips and falls and you catch them, like classic rom-com type stuff, right? The lightning had to strike this particular, this particular building at that particular time in order for this person to run here and you to go there. And maybe you guys are going to meet in a rainstorm, a thunder and lightning storm. But look at all the emotion. It's like, it's crashing waves, but I'm almost getting that image of the Little Mermaid when she rises up after singing some song, and there's waves, and it's like she rises to the occasion because she has to. An opportunity has landed in her hand, and it's like, it's now or never. It's now or never. This is my moment. I'm not going to waste it. It's like, look how precious that little seed is to this Page of Pentacles. Let's do one more. We're supposed to do a romance angel. Okay. You still there? My computer freezes. All right. Wrapping it up. That fell right out. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. All right. What do we need to know about this tower? What is this tower moment all about? It's major changes. Guys, look. Engagement. All right, so engaging with a new person, right? That's key here. Again, that golden opportunity, don't waste it. There may be more potential in this seed than you originally see. This may be a person that 10 years ago you wouldn't have considered as a romantic prospect. But yeah, there's something about their energy, again, potentially a Scorpio or an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, that it's going to light up your life. In a dark sky, they're the lightning that comes through. It's like a breakthrough moment. That's what this tower represents. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. And so for those who are single, it's ascending to any sort of offering, any sort of commitment at all. But yeah, there's good vibes around this tower. One more. Anything else we need to know about Cancer's person? You deserve love. You are lovable. That person, the straight and narrow path, that person who might be recovering from some sort of addiction, who's had a difficult past. Also Sagittarian energy with that bow and arrow, the archer, right? They're headed towards this. They're headed towards this. They're involved in this tower moment, and I'm just getting, it's a breakthrough for the both of you, and there's great potential for this seed to be nurtured, right? And you have all the water, right? Like almost all your cards have water in them. It also needs sun to nurture that seed. Happiness, growth, stability, rebirth, joy, you know, engagements, marriages, success, babies, whatever it is you're looking for. If this whole thing is a career spread, again, you have great cards. It's coming together, Cancer, but boy, has it been a slow process. But slow and steady wins the race, right? All right, Cancer, that's what I got for you. I hope that connected with the Cancers who needed to hear it. A little bit more optimistic than the last one. Please do like, share, subscribe. Let me know what resonated for you in the comments below. I love my Cancers, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.